The UN General Assembly is set to hold an emergency meeting on Gaza on Tuesday. It was requested by the Arab group and the Organisation of Islamic Cooperation after the Security Council failed to agree on a resolution calling for a ceasefire. Kristen Saloomey has more from the United Nations.
This emergency General Assembly meeting was triggered by the United States veto of a humanitarian ceasefire resolution in the Security Council, a resolution that was favored by the vast majority of Security Council members. In calling for this General Assembly meeting, Arab and Islamic countries here at the United Nations invoked Resolution 377, which allows the General Assembly to act when the Security Council is deadlocked and unable to uphold its responsibility to maintain international peace and security. But to be fair, the General Assembly has done this many times before when it comes to the situation in Palestine, as recently as October 27th, when 140 countries here passed a humanitarian truce resolution, a resolution that had little impact at the time, but experts describe it as a pressure tactic.
To be blunt, I think that the Arab group and their allies are engineering a series of public events designed to put more pressure on the US. So the US was pushed into a veto in the Security Council. Now Council ambassadors are at Rafah. Then the General Assembly will pass a resolution calling for a ceasefire. It's building up a sense of global diplomatic pressure on Washington to change position. But Washington may hold firm and ignore that.
Under international law, General Assembly resolutions amount to a recommendation, whereas Security Council resolutions are legally binding. But Israel has ignored even legally binding resolutions in the past. Kristen, Saloomey, Al Jazeera, the United Nations.